Hey, it's Lisa from Arcane and Stellar, and I've got a 3-card pick-a-pile reading today. So this is going to be concentrating on how do they see you? So they would be like a romantic partner or a crush or somebody that you're romantically interested in some way, okay? It isn't really meant to be for general purposes. So if you would like to see a more general how do they see you video, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to do one of those. But yeah, so we have 3 piles. Pile number 1 has the peach moonstone, pile number 2 has amethyst, and pile number 3 has rose quartz. So you can use whatever methods you are like feeling comfortable with to draw, like, pick a pile. Go ahead and pause the video and do that at this point, and you'll find the timestamps below. Okay. Hi, so you've picked pile number 1, and so how do they see you? Well, for the tarot, we've got 9 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and 5 of Wands. The Temptress, Seduction, Deceit, Broken Promise, Gaia, Wisdom, Knowledge, Spiritual Understanding. You will be guided through darkness. Actions lead to God. So, well, with the 9 of Swords, I mean, this is like the anxiety card, right? So they could see you as a very anxious person. They could also think that maybe, like with this particular image on this card, they could see you as kind of like a damsel in distress. If you're, even a woman or a man, it doesn't really matter. They might see you as somebody who's in need of rescuing in some way. But it could, I think for most of you, they might just see you as a bit anxious. Maybe you're just a bit of a, nervous personality. Maybe you have a lot of worries on your mind right now and they're picking that up. They see that, like, you're going through something. And this could have to do with balancing, right? So we have the 2 of Pentacles. So you might be having to balance 2 things. There might be some duality in your life, trying to be like, for instance, we have a children card over here. So some of you might be, parents, and you're trying to balance a relationship and children, like a love relationship with children, or trying to balance work with children. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to basically juggle things, right? It's like kind of like that card of juggling and balancing. And then we have the 5 of Wands, which is, kind of a conflict card, right? Argumentative arguments. Maybe they see you as a bit argumentative. Perhaps you've had 2 different, okay, I think it's going to work out differently for different people, but for some of you, you may have conflicting ideas about something, and it's really bothering them, and so they're argumentative about it. And you might be argumentative about it, or vice versa, right? But I think it would be more how they see you. So yeah, you might be a little bit anxious because you guys have some disagreements of some kind, or maybe like different opinions, and you're a bit argumentative about it. For very few of you, they might just feel that you're very moody. They might see you as very moody at this time. Although, when I say that, it might sound kind of not very nice, but I mean, I think that we see other cards here that make it not so dramatic, right? So it's not so like, oh, they see you moody, they don't like you. It's not that. With the Moon card, we have you will be guided through the darkness. So they do believe that, like, you'll make it through any type of, bad situations, that they see you as able to move through any bad situations. But yeah, again, we have the Fire card here, right? So you could be a fire sign. If not, you might have the bad, some of the bad actions of it, like reckless actions lead to conflict. For that, how they see you though, it could be that they see that you're a very balanced person, that you don't rush into things, you don't do reckless actions, right? You're not going to take up that, more negative fire energy. So they might see you as very balanced. But yeah, some of them might see you as like kind of a bit reckless with the 5 of Wands. That's, Wands are fire. So they may see that you are a little bit feisty. And it could just be lately, maybe you're going through something. We have the Temptress, Seduction, Deceit, a Broken Promise. So they might think of you. Okay, seeing this, I do wonder if perhaps some of you have like a few options, or like 2 options, and it could be like maybe a third party situation where they might see you as somebody who could, break your promise to them, or like, choose somebody else over them. Yeah. And then with the seduction card, they clearly see you as a very seductive person, but with that seduction comes some negatives, right? Because it could be that you'll break. It could just be only a seduction with nothing more, right? Wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. So they see you as a spiritual person. You have a lot of wisdom. For those of you where you're not balancing anything negative per se, and maybe it's just more on the positive side. And for those of you where it is that situation, I think it's like when you have conflicts, it's more like perhaps you stand up for what you believe in, right? Rather than anything. But with the Two of Pentacles and that, you have the wisdom to, be able to, and the knowledge to like balance things properly and make the right choices so that you can get that flow in life. With the Romance Angels cards, we have getting to know each other. So, they see you as like, someone they're still getting to know. We have the very soon card, so maybe something's going to be happening between you very soon, or they see that something is going to happen very soon. It says give your relationship a chance. Perhaps soon, very soon, they're going to approach you to try to give this relationship a chance. Yeah, but we have the children card, so there could be children involved in the situation. I don't see... So I think for some of you, you may have children. Maybe together, or maybe you just have them from a previous relationship, or maybe they have children. And they might somehow be a part of this relationship in some way, like where it's, it affects how they see you, right? They might see you just as like, caring a lot about your children, worrying a lot about your children. It could be that too. But yeah, I mean, I think many of you are probably going through something right now where maybe you can't really devote a lot of time. And when you do, it's just not, maybe you're not in the best mood. So they may just see you right now as not so, like maybe loving, but there are still good feelings there. They still want to give the relationship a chance, and they see that, the positives, that you're just maybe, you'll be guided through the darkness. So if you're going through like a dark stage right now, they believe that, it's not worth like not pursuing you over. It's, they still want to get to know you and give the relationship a chance, right? So they're patient. They're going to be patient. And yeah, I guess if you wanted to remedy the situation, just if you really, like this person, you should, make sure that that they know that you're being, true to them, that you're going to stick it out for like the long run, and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's what I see for you, pile number 1. I hope that resonates. And yeah, you can let me know if it does in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Hi, pile number 2. So, how do they see you? Well, okay. We have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, wow. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, they definitely see you as somebody that's analytical, honest, well-spoken, maybe a little bit rigid at times, maybe critical at times. It could be critical, but I think in general, like with the positive aspects, it's, yeah, someone who's very, like, a very good speaker, someone who's sharp, maybe sarcastic, witty, right? With the Five of Pentacles, though, it's interesting. We have 5 Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so with this, I get a feeling that some of you may be in a bad spot right now. And this just like really correlates together, I see. So we have the 5 of Pentacles and lost love, surrender, healing, and release. Some of you might be going through some really major issues in life where you really feel like you're lacking. It could be that some of you are going through some like really bad financial problems. Like you may be out of work, or some of you might have gone, like, you maybe left a relationship where you were relying on the person financially, and maybe it's left you like kind of broke, uh, without money or something, or there's just some kind of like a hardship that you're going through. And yeah, you know, you're kind of still healing through that, right? And we have healing in this card because you see that flowers. There's still like, despite all the snow and the coldness, there's still a flower, and there's still life. So, and it's followed by the Ten of Pentacles, and that's, you know, the happy family, the legacy, the, you know, the completion of the Pentacles. So they see potential in you, I think, is what they see, that you're in it currently not in the best situation, but they see that you are totally capable of like being so much more, or like having so much more. Yeah, and then it says ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, fertility. They see you as somebody that they could have a family with, that somebody that they could build a legacy with, right? Even though maybe at this point in time it's, you know, maybe not the, you know, maybe you're not in the best you know, spirits. And we have trust, stay optimistic about your love life, and playfulness. And I think they do see you as kind of playful with the Queen of Swords. You might just have a very sharp personality, like sharp wit. You might have good comebacks, and are good with the banter, you know. Perhaps even through all of these hard times, so you are still staying optimistic, and they see you as still like having that optimism to you, and that you trust that things will turn out well, that you'll have this legacy eventually, you know, like you'll have this stability and everything that you need eventually. And then we have, wow, I don't even want to say this, I'm not going to say that. This card, it says that you will receive news from afar. And so there could be some distance in this ocean of eternal love, and then water here, and yeah, there could be some distance in this relationship, and so maybe they'll give you some sort of news this person would like, or maybe there will be some meeting between you two if you are far apart, or perhaps they see you as if you are in like a job situation, perhaps they think that you're going to get some news. Maybe you're going to relocate or something, and for another job. And then we have the Griffin. It's honor and good luck. So yeah, they think you're honorable, which the Queen of Swords is definitely an honorable person. They're very honest and, you know, going to stand up for, you know, what's honorable and right in their mind. And yeah, you have good luck, right? So despite all of this, you know, maybe being down and out, and, you know, out in the cold and having some bad times, you know, they see you as having still good luck, and the optimism and playfulness needed to, like, you know, build something. But yeah, definitely for a romantic interest, they see you as somebody that they could have a family with. They see that they could build something great with you. So that's what I see for you, pile number 2. This is short, but I mean, it's pretty direct, I think. So yeah, if you like this, I'd love to hear about it in the comments, and maybe you could like and subscribe, and let me know what other type of videos you'd like to see in the future. Okay, bye guys. Hey, pile number 3. So how do they see you? So we have, actually, this is funny, the Chariot, I didn't even know that came out. I pre-shuffled and everything before the video, and I thought I was meaning to take 3 for each pile, but this one was actually sandwiched in there. So we have the 3 of Cups, the Chariot, the shadow side, and the Sun. The shadow side is the Devil card. So we have rising above, jewel within a teardrop, make the effort, attraction, let your friends help you, the Sphinx, the Wyvern, and serendipity. So we'll start with the Tarot, the 3 of Cups. They see you as, this person sees you definitely as somebody who's very friendly, and yeah, let your friends help you. You probably have really good friendships. You're a very friendship-oriented person. As well, you're probably very driven. With the Chariot, you probably have some goals in life that you're, you know, headed after. And with so we have, yeah, the Sun, they see you bright and happy. You're, probably very outgoing, and you have this enthusiasm. With that Chariot, yeah, you might be going after your dreams, after your goals, right? The shadow side. So with the shadow side, that's a devil card in traditional tarot. In the Witch's Tarot, it's, yeah, they're called the shadow side. So yeah, we see a couple here that's like hiding away from the boogeyman, right? I guess maybe the devil or some kind of scary entity. This can be a card of addictions. For some of you, they could feel that you're too addicted to something, like maybe to your goals, like maybe you don't, or maybe you have some goals, but you're not doing them because you get distracted easily, or maybe you have some kind of addictions that kind of take you away from what you want to do. It doesn't have to be like, when I say addiction, it doesn't even have to be like, oh, drug addiction, like you're a drug addict, or or an alcoholic or something like that, or it could just be that you have other addictions in your life. Maybe you're addicted to maybe you get lost in social media, or maybe you have other things in your life that distract you from your goals. But I don't think that's necessarily the case. We have make the effort, so you might have some fears as well about them, like, or about the connection, perhaps, or about perhaps this person feels friend zoned by you, or something like that, with this Three of Cups, and maybe they think you have some like fears about relationships. But yeah, we have clarity, freedom, and solution. So yeah, you're definitely like Chariot. Yeah, you're probably that person that really like, goes through with things and gets it done, and knows how to like move forward. And then we have a jewel within a teardrop. So appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Yeah, I think they do see you as a good friend, though. Perhaps you have something in your life that you're going through, and they want to be there for you, and kind of bring that, friendship to you, like. But there's attraction there for sure. So they see you as attractive, for sure. Yeah, you may. So it says here, choose your words carefully. So they might think that you're, that you choose what you say carefully about what you tell them. Perhaps, yeah, you're struggling with something in life. They know it, but you're not telling them, and they want you to open up and let them help you, because your secrets are safe with them, and bright new prospects are on your horizon. So they see the best for you. Like, they want the best for you, and they see you as something really bright and happy in their life. But yeah, I think they do see you, if you haven't opened up with them about something that's been going on in your life. They know that something's going on, and you should just probably tell them, because if it's something secretive that maybe something you're ashamed about. See, that's a card. This devil card is about, yeah, like, look, they're ashamed, kind of like they're hiding from something. They're scared of it, and so if there's something you're ashamed to tell them, or you've been trying to hide from them, they see it, and they won't turn their back on you, right? They see you as like, somebody that they could share secrets with, that they would, vice versa, like they could share their secrets with you, and you could share their secrets with them. And yeah, they might just see you choosing your words carefully. When they say choosing your words carefully, they might just see you as being a little bit closed off about like some of that stuff that's really, eating at you underneath. But yeah, so generally this is pretty positive, they think that there's a solution for whatever you're going through. There's definitely a solution involved. You have some, you can have the clarity and stuff like that, and you have, all the brightness in your future. It's just about opening up. So I think perhaps this person would like for you to, yeah, and again, sun in the the devil, like, so maybe shine a light on some of these, you know, and open up some of this shadowy aspects of yourself. But yeah, that's what I see. That's how I see that they see you. At this moment anyways. I mean, this is, when I'm doing this video, it's more for this current moment rather than like, you know, just in general per se. It's kind of like, how are they seeing you right now, sort of. So this energy can shift and change or whatever. It's not, you know, set in stone or anything. So, but that's what I see for you, pile number 3. If it resonated, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And yeah, if you liked it, you can give a like or leave a comment and tell me which pile you picked, if you picked this pile. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.